Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Monday, May 24th. Look, guys, new week. It's Monday. They suck, but these picks don't. Let's get after it this week and let's make some money. If this is your first video, I do the MLB picks every day on this side of the channel. Austin does the NBA playoff picks on his side of the channel. And right now, 5,300 subs. Can we get to 5,400 by the end of today or the end of tomorrow? I say absolutely. You guys have been killing it with the support. You know, we're inching towards that 10,000 goal. You know, baby steps, right? Day in, day out. We continue growing. Speaking of growth, this Calling Our Shot All-Star list has grown every single day. You guys are the absolute best. If you want to become a Calling Our Shot All-Star, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description. Guys, Austin and I appreciate it so much. You know, we're forever grateful of your support. And I mean, these are the people we wake up for every day, right? We do these videos super early in the morning, and it's because of you guys, the COS All-Stars. Let's recap yesterday, though. 2, 3, and a push. You know, not the best of days, but it could have been a lot worse had the Cubs not won, right? No run first inning in the Dodgers game. Cash. Cubs money line. Cash. That was a plus 120 underdog cash. Absolutely love it. Cubs, you clutched up so much for me. Appreciate it. We all appreciate that, right? The Braves game over, that pushed. Oh, that was a little bit of a bad beat. You know, they scored 8 runs quick and then they just tailed off for the rest of the game. That's okay, it pushed. Red Sox money line L. You know, there's some key players like JD didn't even play. Whatever. I'll take that L. Bubic L. Bubic pitched like a boob yesterday. There's nothing we can do about that. He only got 3 strikeouts. We needed 5. Astros first 5 run line. Nope. Astros just, you know, had an off day, right? But that's no problem because we get after it today. Where are we starting, Logan? With an earlier game today, Rays versus Blue Jays. Yes, I'm taking the over 5.5 total runs in the first 5 innings. Minus 114 odds. Look, guys, if you look at the pitching matchup in this game, both of these starting pitchers are super liable of giving up runs. Stripling, 6, 2, 3 earned runs in his last 3. Yeah, 6. I mean, need I say more? Oh, but it gets better. Yarborough, 3, 5, 6 earned runs in his last 3. Yeah, so we've got the recipe to cash this over, right? You got two starting pitchers that give up a lot of earned runs. Now, how about the offenses, right? Yes, I'm glad you asked. Tampa Bay, 8th in runs, 12th in hits. Toronto, 6th in runs, 4th in hits. Yes, so we got 2 good offensive teams. The over-under to this game, predictably, is set high, right? I think, though, the runs are going to come in these first 5 innings. That's why there's good value on that 5.5 over in the first 5. That's why I like it. That's why we're hammering it. These 2 pitchers are going to get rocked. You know, one or if not both could get rocked. So I'm liking that one. That's an earlier game, so get that bet placed. Next pick, Cardinals versus White Sox. Yes, I'm taking White Sox run line, minus 1.5, plus 122 odds. You get great value on this one. And, you know, I'm also taking their money line as well. Not as great value. I think like minus 160 on the money line. But you'll see that later in the video. Look, Cardinals, if you watched that Cardinals game last night, first of all, I'm sorry. It was very boring. It was 0-0. If you like that kind of baseball, by all means. But, you know, my generation and the younger generation likes to see some offense, right? So 0-0 going into extra innings, right? Cardinals, you know, and they did go extra innings. So Cardinals, you think they have to be a little tired, right? I say yes. Now, you know, St. Louis, 16th in runs, 22nd in hits. We saw their offense struggle, you know, last night, of course. But another offense that, you know, the numbers say they shouldn't struggle is Chicago. 4th in runs, 6th in hits. I mean, Chicago's coming off a bad series versus the Yankees where, you know, they had a couple heartbreakers in there. But, you know, the Chicago White Sox are due for a bounce back. Logan, you absolutely love Chicago White Sox. You love betting on them. What's your irrational love for them? I don't know. It just makes me feel good, especially in this one, knowing that we have a team that kind of struggles to put up runs and a team that, you know, so far in the season has put up runs at a great pace. I think they can get to Kim, too. Kim is a left-handed pitcher. 1 earned run in each of his last 3 starts, so he's been solid. But the Chicago White Sox, 9-3 versus left-handed pitchers. They do this, guys. They feast on lefties. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your name is. Chicago White Sox against lefties rub their hands together, and they say, I want that. So for those reasons, we're riding with White Sox run line, minus 1.5, and also their money line if you want it, right? Next pick, Orioles versus Twins. Yes, I'm taking the Orioles first 5 run line plus a half minus 150 odds. The odds aren't great on this, but we have to understand why. Means is on the mound for Baltimore. Means one of the best pitchers in the league. He's got a super low ERA. Love those things if you're betting Baltimore. Twins 13th in runs, 9th in hits. Okay, so they're up and down. As far as offense, that's the tale of the Twins this year. Means last 3 games, 4, 0, 0 earned runs. Yeah, the 4 is definitely an outlier. For a pitcher of his caliber, he's better than that. He won't give up 4 earned runs, or he better not, right? Shoemaker on the other side of the mound, 2, 5, 0 earned runs. Yeah, I mean, Shoemaker is liable to give up some runs. Baltimore, in their last series, they were bringing the bats versus Washington. Those games were super high scoring. Baltimore, give us a performance like that, and we stand a really good chance of cashing this first 5 run line. I think Means can keep it close, and I think Baltimore get a couple runs in there. Boom, we got that cash. Next pick, Indians versus Tigers. I'm taking the under 8.5 in the total game, minus 114 odds. You have Hench's 6-0 earned runs in his past 2 starts. The 6, woof, right? That's not going to cut it for our under, but he also threw in a 0 earned runs in there. And then Turnbull on the other side of the mound, 0, 1, 2 earned runs, and he threw a no-hitter in there, right? Congrats to him. No-hitters aren't that rare as they used to be, but nonetheless, congrats. Cleveland's 24th in runs, 29th in hits. Indians sometimes struggle offensively. 1 or 2 runs is sometimes all they can muster up. Detroit, 27th in runs, 23rd in hits. Yeah, they're not dead last anymore. I got to clap it up for the Tigers, Good job, guys. You're not dead last in every offensive stat. That being said, I still wouldn't trust them to cash this over, even though, there's a pitcher on the other side that could give up some runs. Wouldn't count on them. Wouldn't count on the Indians. That's why I'm riding with the under in that one. Give it to me. Next pick, and player prop. Padres versus Brewers. Yeah, I'm taking Blake Snell under 7.5 strikeouts, minus 150 odds. Look, I just want to get winners in these player props. I pick Bubich, trying to get cute with it, but we're just trying to get winners today. And that winner is coming with Blake Snell. Yeah, Blake Snell, or Blake Sell as I call him. Sometimes he has a really bad outing, and I think this game he has a bad outing versus Milwaukee. Milwaukee, yes, they're 26th in strikeouts. I am totally aware of this, and that's why this number is kind of high. But remember, if you're trying to cash a strikeout total over, a lot of things can go wrong for you rather than an under, where a lot of things can go right. So, let's look at Blake Snell's last 3 games. 11, 7, and 5 strikeouts in those last 3. So he hit this one with the 11, but he wouldn't have hit it with the 7 and 5. He did go 6, 4, and 4 2/3 innings pitched. So he's not... this is Blake Snell's character flaw. Everyone knows this, right? He doesn't make it far into games. If he goes 6, congrats to him. But I'm banking on 4 or 5. If he goes only 4 or 5, there's no way he's hitting that 7.5, right? Or I like my chances at that one. If you look at his complete game log this year, he has hit this strikeout total over in only 3 of his 9 games pitched. Yes, all signs point to the under, and I like it. Let's ride with it. And keeping in the same game. Yes, Padres versus Brewers. I'm taking the no-run first inning. Yes, NRFI Nation, let's start this week off hot. We hit the no-run first inning yesterday. Let's keep the momentum going. We've got Snell versus Woodruff on the mound. I told you, 2 solid pitchers. I just clowned Blake Snell a little bit, but he's still a really good solid pitcher, and he should be able to get us those 3 outs required for the no-run first inning. Woodruff, 3 outs from you, and we cash it. Milwaukee, 18th in first inning runs. San Diego, 12th in first inning runs. I'm not as worried about San Diego. I think Woodruff stands a good chance of taking care of them, and the over-under to this game is set to 7. So we understand why we don't get amazing value on the no-run first inning, but there's a little bit of a limited slate, so we'll take what we can get. Look, guys, trying to build wins, trying to build bankroll, so we take what we can get. Let's add it into our parlay of the day because we feel really good about that one. Brewers no-run first inning, under in the Tigers game, and White Sox money line. That comes out to be plus 400 odds. I absolutely love that. Yes, I said White Sox money line in there because I don't want to tempt fate with the run line twice. But I think the money line is the safe bet to make there. White Sox should win today. Let's recap the picks, though. Rays Blue Jays over 5.5 in the first 5. White Sox run line. Orioles first 5 run line. Indians versus Tigers under 8.5. Snell under 7.5 strikeouts. and the no-run first inning in the Padres versus Brewers game. Thank you guys so much for calling our shot. Absolute best community. Let's have a great week this week. Let's make some money. Catch you guys tomorrow.